take a deep inhale through your nose, all the way into your belly, and let it fill you all the way up. And as you exhale through the nose, let the shoulders soften down the back, let the jaw soften. Now see how long you can stay with each breath. And notice that just by doing that, you're choosing to be present. Yes, the breath will happen on its own. You don't have to give it your attention. But when you do, you're choosing to participate here in this act of breathing, this drawing in of this pranayama, this life force. You might notice the mind start to slow down, even the heartbeat starting to slow down. Just by getting out of the head and into the body. Just by getting out of the past or the future and into this present moment. So at any point, if you find yourself back in the head or back in the past, just inhale through the nose all the way into the belly and count how many seconds you can hold on to it. And then make the exhale just as long, and remember to let those shoulders soften down the back. And we're going to keep this deep connection with the breath as we start to move our bodies. First, we're just going to drop our right ear towards our right shoulder and let the shoulders melt down. If you want a little more, those left fingertips can take a little walk out to the left. See if every single exhale you can remember to soften something. Notice the tendency of the shoulders to creep back up. And let every exhale be a reminder or an invitation to let go there. Slowly come back to center. Inhale as though you could lengthen your spine by inhaling so much from the sit bones all the way up to the crown. Exhale, find that softening, shoulders down. Drop the left ear to the left shoulder. Stay present, stay focused by using each breath. Not only holding on to it as long as you can, but remembering to soften on the exhale. Maybe the right fingertips take a little walk now. Slowly come back to center. And then just let your head fall forward. And really try to let go there. Feel the weight of your head. Keep the heart lifting and the shoulders melting. Really let the weight of your head start to open the upper middle back a little bit. Now bring your hands onto your knees. Inhale, pull your belly forward and then your heart forward, and then start to look up. Keep pulling on the knees as you expand through the heart. Exhale, round it out. Tuck the chin to the chest, tuck the tailbone under, suck the stomach back into the spine and empty all the air. Inhale, see how long you can make it last as you pull everything forward and look up and fill all the way up. On the exhale, see where you can soften and let go as you empty every last drop. One more time, make it the biggest, slowest breath. Slowly come back to neutral, and then we're going to come onto our hands and our knees. Getting a nice tabletop setup with your fingers spread nice and wide. Start to press into the fingers and knuckles a lot. And imagine you can shine the heart forward just a little bit as you roll the shoulders back. Draw the belly in and up. Now lengthen through the back of the neck. So you're looking down. Your head's not hanging down. You're not looking forward. You're looking down, and the crown of your head is gently drawing forward so that your neck is an extension of your spine. Now, slowly from your center, lift your right foot and press it back. Keep your toes on the ground. All right? Your arms stay straight and strong. You keep shining the heart forward. Keep the back of the neck long, and you press back through that heel. Keep your hips in one line from the side. So notice if your right hip is dropping back behind, And then you'll drop the left hip back a little bit to even things out. On the inhale, imagine you can find a little more length in your body. On the exhale, find that softening through the shoulders, the jaw, eyes. One more time, really press back through the heel and open the calf. And then lift the right foot up. Keep the toes pointed down and slightly in to keep the hips level. Arms straight and strong, back of the neck long. Root back through the heel. Find a little more length on the inhale. Reach the left hand forward like you would shake somebody's hand. Keep looking down, lengthening through the back of the neck. Lengthen one more time from the heel to the fingertips. And then exhale, bring the knee to the nose and around your spine. See how long you can hold on to this inhale. See how long you can be. Point your toe now. Inhale, lengthen and lift. Exhale just as long. Round it all out. Take your time. One more time. Inhale, lengthen and lift. Now keep your foot lifted. Reach your left hand out to the side. See if you can grab onto that foot and kick up into your hand. Maybe you can gaze over the left shoulder a little bit. Root down into the fingers and knuckles. Lift through the heart and kick up into that hand. And slowly release. Come back to hands and knees. We're going to make really big, slow circles with the hips. Stay with your breath as long as you can. You can close the eyes if you want. If your eyes are open, soften your gaze a little bit, a little less intense. Switch directions. Slowly come back to stillness in the center. Find that nice long spine and back of the neck. Press into the hands, shine the heart forward. Move slowly, press back to the left heel, keeping the toes grounded. Lengthen from heel to crown. Arms are straight and strong. Breath is deep and slow. Stay right here in this moment in the body. Root back through the heel. Feel that calf opening. Pressing into the hands and shining the heart forward as you slowly lift the left foot up. Toes stay pointed down and slightly in. Feel those hips leveling out. Lengthen one more time, heel to crown, and then gently draw the right hand forward. So keep your shoulder relaxed and drawing back into the socket. But keep reaching through the fingers and reaching through the crown. One more inhale to lengthen. Exhale, round it out. Take your time. Inhale, lengthen and lift. Point the toe, lift a little higher. Exhale, round it out. One more time, deepest, slowest breath right here. Oh, I guess one more, because then we'll hold it, yeah? And bring your right hand out to the side. Grab that foot if you can and kick up into your hand. Maybe gazing over the right shoulder a little bit. Find your breath. Stay with it. Slowly, gently release. Find those big, slow circles with the hips. Switch directions. And slowly come back to stillness in the center. Curl the toes under, lift the knees a couple inches off the ground. Let the head hang heavy. Press into the hands. Slowly start to lift the knees and sit bones up and back towards that top back corner of the room. Yeah, we're coming towards down dog, but keep the knees bent. Find that nice long spine first. Let your head be heavy, maybe shake it out a little bit. And then when you're ready, you can start to straighten the legs, or maybe just one leg at a time, pressing one heel down, bending the opposite knee if you need to pedal it out. Or maybe just finding stillness here in your downward facing dog. Keep that deep, slow, steady flow of air through the nose. Slowly walk your feet forward to meet your hands. Inhale to lift up halfway. Fill up all the way. One more sip, a little more length in the spine, yeah? Exhale, fold, let it all out. Spread your feet as wide as your hips, grab onto your elbows and start to sway a little bit. You can have your knees deeply bent here. Shake your head a little bit. Start to really root down into the feet and try to feel a fluid movement here like you're a waterfall pouring forward from the hip joint. Yeah, move a little more. More warm things up a little bit. Slowly come back to center, release your arms, bend your knees, tuck your chin to your chest, inhale here. Press into the feet as you exhale to round up. Your arms and head are heavy, your knees are bent till the very end. As you straighten the legs, lift the heart, roll the shoulders down and back. Okay, now we're just going to shake out the right hand. Fingers kind of rubbery feeling here as you shake a little harder and a little faster. Just a couple more seconds. Stay with the breath though, deep and slow through the nose. I don't know why I can't get my head in this photo, in this picture on Zoom. Okay, now bring your hands together and just notice the difference in your two hands. Notice all that chi moving around in the right hand and start to shake out the left hand. Maybe you keep your right hand on your heart or bring it wherever. So start to press into your feet. Stay with your breath. Keep your gaze steady. Maybe you're looking at something, maybe nothing at all, but keep your gaze still to help keep your mind still. And now bring the hands together. Close your eyes and let your head bow to the heart. Let the shoulders soften. And see if you can commit for the rest of class to staying right here in this moment with this breath. All right, bring your hands to your hips. We're going to shake the right foot and maybe even the whole leg if you can. You can put a little bend in your left knee. See if you can really shake it hard and fast. It feels really good. You can balance and really shake it. Slowly come back to center. Just notice the difference for a second. And then shake the left foot and leg. Slowly come back to center. Now we're just going to kind of shake it all. You can close your eyes and not have to worry about how it looks at all. Just shake it out. Maybe you bounce a little bit. Maybe you turn around and just shake. Maybe you jumping a little bit. Anywhere you feel stuck, bring your breath there. Maybe you can use your hands to bring some blood there. Just a couple more seconds. Let it all out, all right? Come back to stillness in the center. Step your feet together. And start to root down into the feet. Imagine you could inhale and grow a little bit taller. Exhale, grow visibly softer. Inhale, reach out through the fingers, squeeze the palms together. And then exhale, just kind of like pour this energy back all the way down. Empty all the air out. Inhale, reach through the fingers, press through the feet, come all the way out, squeeze the palms together, lift everything up. Exhale, slowly float the hands down. One more time, inhale, reach out through the fingers, squeeze the palms, lift. Exhale, float it. Inhale, reach out through the fingers, squeeze the palms together, lift everything up. Now interlace the fingers, move the palms all the way together. Lift the right knee up. Lower the hands down to hook that knee. Lift the knee up a little higher, hug it in. Root down to the left foot. Inhale, grow a little taller. Exhale, grow a little softer. Open the right knee out to the right into tree pose. Bend the left knee a little bit till you get it set up. Maybe you can place the foot in the thigh. Maybe you need the toes on the ground like a little kickstand. Bring your hands to your heart. Maybe you start to straighten that leg, not by pressing the knee back and locking it, by lifting the quad up off the knee. Straighten the hips forward, let the knee fall back. Inhale, grow taller. Exhale, grow softer. Keep your gaze steady and soft. Keep your breath deep and slow. Now feel that foot pressing into the thigh, and the thigh pressing back into the foot with equal pressure. Feel that hip starting to open as that knee drops back. All right, hug the knee in and up one more time. And then peel the right hand back. Maybe the gaze can follow. Use your left hand to find a little twist as you guide the knee across the body. Inhale, grow taller. Exhale, grow softer. Slowly step back to crescent lunge. Press the left knee forward. Slowly lower the right knee all the way down to the ground. Untuck the toes and reach up out of the waist. Exhale, soften the shoulders down the back. Fix your gaze. Steady and soft. Press the left knee forward. Draw the left hip back and towards the socket. And really start to peel that right hip flexor open. See how long you can stay with this breath. See where you can soften and let go on the exhale. Lower the hands to the ground. Draw the toes back like half splits. Keep your heart lifted. Keep shoulders soft. Keep drawing those toes back towards the face and drawing that left hip back in towards the socket. Maybe starting to bend at the elbows to lower the body down towards the leg. Make it all about this breath. If you find yourself caught in the head or caught in the past or the imaginary future, see if you can come right back by following this inhale deep into the belly and seeing how long you can hold on to it. Slowly lower the left foot down, step back to plank and hold here, find your strength. Inhale, find a little more length. Exhale, a little bit of softness, back from the neck is long, extension of the spine. If you need to lower to the knees, that's fine. Feel the strength of your arms here. Imagine you shine the heart forward and roll the shoulders back. Draw the belly in and up. Feel the quads lifting off the knees. One more time, lengthen from your heels to your crown. Slowly lower the knees, and then the chest, and then the chin. I should have told you to grab the blocks. Go ahead and grab onto it, place it in front of you. We're going to straighten the arms out, squeeze the block with our palms. Let your forehead rest on the mat. So press down into the tops of the feet and squeeze your block. On the exhale, soften through the shoulders. So each inhale, just really activate and squeeze the block. And exhale, keep softening. Now see if you can activate and squeeze the block while softening the shoulders. So you're not involving them here. And then press into the feet and lift the block up. Keep using each exhale to lower back down and soften. Each inhale, squeeze the block and lift it, press through the feet. Okay, next inhale, lift the block and then lift the head as well. Press into the feet, squeeze the block. See where you can soften on the exhale. If this is not too much already, lift the feet up. Lengthen from toes to block, squeeze everything into the center line. And release, lower the block, bring your hands under your shoulders. Press back to child's pose. Curl the toes and lift the hips like downward facing dog. Maybe sinking right into stillness here if you're ready for that. Stay with your breath. Slowly walk your feet forward to meet your hands. Inhale to lift up halfway. And exhale to fold. Grab your elbows behind your knees and fold yourself in half. Maybe the knees are deeply bent. Maybe you're starting to straighten the legs, but your head is hanging heavy. Shake it out if you're not sure. Yeah, start to root down into the feet. Pull the belly in out of the way. And make it all about this breath. All right, release your grip. Bend the knees, tuck the chin. Inhale here, press into the feet. Arms and head stay heavy. Slowly roll it up. As the legs straighten, the heart lifts, the shoulders drop down the back. Inhale, arms up. One big fist, glue the palms, reach up. Lift the left knee now. Hook the hands over the knee. Hugging it up. Inhale, grow taller. Exhale, grow soft. Your gaze is steady and soft. Breath is deep and slow. Left hand opens the left knee, coming to tree pose. Once you have it set up, maybe you start to straighten that leg by lifting the quad off the knee. Try to level the hips. Press them forward. Let the knee drop back. Bring the hands to the heart. And lengthen the back of your neck. Use each exhale to soften a little more. See how long you can hold on to this breath. See if you can remember to use the inhale for legs and the exhale for softness. Press that foot and thigh together one more time for that hip hewing open. Now hug the knee in, interlace the fingers again. Slowly peel the left hand back, maybe the gaze follows. Find that little twist as you draw the knee across the body with the right hand. Slowly step back to crescent lunge. Sink in slowly, then lower the left knee all the way down. Make sure the knee stays right over the ankle. If it goes out past the ankle, take a little wider step. Sink in a little deeper here. Inhale, we lengthen. Exhale, we soften. Gaze is steady. Breath is deep. We're exercising those discipline muscles, learning to focus, learning to be still and steady. Lower the hands. Draw the toes back. Keep the heart lifted. Maybe walk the hands back a little bit around that knee. Pull the belly in, maybe start to fold. Let something go on this exhale. Lower the right foot down, step it back to plank and hold. Press through the fingers and knuckles, lengthen through the back of the neck. Find stillness here, not letting your eyes or your head move around, not fidgeting at all. Lower to the knees if you need to, staying for 2 more breaths. Slowly lower the knees, and then the chest, and then the chin, leave the booty in the air, and take a deep breath into the low back. If you have a tricky low back, maybe you skip this next part, otherwise slowly drop your right hip over towards the mat. Slowly come back through center, and drop the left hip. Slowly come back to center and flatten out onto the tops of the feet. Use your hands to pull the heart forward like a snake, trying to slither forward a little bit. Hug the elbows in and reach them back towards the feet. Press into the feet and lift the heart. So each exhale, we're going to soften through the shoulders. Each inhale, we're going to lift a little higher. If this feels like too much, every exhale, lower all the way back down. So each inhale, use the hands, pull the heart forward and lift a little more. Each exhale, find something to soften. Maybe you start to straighten into the arms by pressing into the hands, but you're still pulling the heart forward with the hands too. Maybe on your last breath, you look up and reach up through the chin. Slowly lower all the way back down. Curl the toes under, lift the knees and quads up off the mat. Press up to plank. And lift up to downward facing dog. And start to settle in here, dropping some weight into your heels. Slowly walk your feet forward to meet your hands. Inhale to lift up halfway. Exhale to fold. Now without moving your knees, just drop your booty back behind you so your knees stay stacked right over the ankles. Reach your arms forward and then grab onto your block. All right? Step your feet actually as wide as your hips. Keep your knees stacked over your ankles. Reach your block forward. Keep your whole upper body on your thighs. So your thighs are parallel to the ground. Your back is parallel to the ground, arms, back of the neck, everything parallel to the ground. Squeeze the block. Pull the belly. If you don't have a block at home, just pretend, okay? Just squeeze the energy together, or even just bring your hands together if you like. Find a little more length from your sit bones out to your block. See if you can soften on the exhale. And then inhale, lift the hips and fold forward. Press your block down into the ground. Inhale, drop back, right back into it. Lower the booty, reach the block forward. Exhale, stand up, bring the block to the heart, or your hands to the heart if you don't have a block. Inhale, press the booty back. Keep the knees stacked over the ankles. Take your time. Exhale, fold. Press the block down, lift the hips up. Head is heavy. Breath is deep. Inhale, lower the booty. Squeeze the block, reach it forward. Everything parallel. Exhale, stand it up. Squeeze the block into the heart. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lower the booty, reach it forward. Exhale, stand it up. Now, keep pressing down into the feet. Keep squeezing the block together. Reach the hands up. Reach them up as high as you can. Soften the shoulders down the back. Chin is parallel to the ground. So feel all 4 corners of the feet pressing down. Stay with this breath. Find your stillness. Remembering to soften on each exhale. And now one more time. Lower the booty back behind you. Bring everything to that one line parallel to the ground. And fold forward. Set your block down right in front of the mat. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, step the right foot back. Inhale, come up like crescent lunge. Press the left knee forward. See if you can get the left thigh parallel to the ground. If the knee comes over the ankle, take a wider step. See if you can get the headlights facing forward, drawing the left hip back into the socket, inching the right hip forward. See if you can draw the low belly in and out. lift the heart and reach up out of the way. So maybe the hands come together, maybe you gaze up at the thumbs. If not, gaze at something that's not moving and keep your gaze fixed. Use this exhale to soften and let something go. Inhale, hinge forward, keep those arms back, and lift that right leg up off the ground. Get your hips parallel by pointing the toes down and slightly in and pressing back through the heel. It's going to feel like you're lifting the left hip and lowering the right hip. Slowly come to standing, bring the right knee with you, hug it in and up, and then cross it right over the left knee, bend the left knee. Maybe your toes can wrap all the way around. It's not important, but it might make balancing easier once you can get them around there. All right, soften that standing ankle and standing knee to sink in a little more. Bring your arms out to the sides and then sweep the right arm onto the left. See if you can get your palms to touch. If not, just grab whatever you can, is fine. Sink in. Draw the elbows out and up. Soften the shoulders down and back. Steady your gaze, soften your gaze. Pull the belly in. Draw the upper body back. Stay with this breath. Make it all about this breath. How long can you stay right here? If you're wobbling, just soften more. Instead of trying to fight the wobble, slowly come back up. Lift your right knee high. Hinge forward, shoot the right leg back. Slowly step back, crescent lunge with eagle arms. Bend the left knee, find a little backward bend. Release the hands, let the right hand down, gaze up at the left hand, and start to roll your heart up towards the ceiling. Soften the shoulders out of the ears, roll to the outside of the right foot. Sweep the left foot back like side plank. Lift your hips a little higher, reach your left arm up alongside the ear, find a little more length on the inhale. Step the left foot behind you, flip it over. Relax your head and your neck. Reach through your fingers. Let's up you go. Come back to plank, lower through chaturanga. Meeting back in downward facing dog. Stay with your breath. Good job, guys. Shift your gaze up between your hands, bend your knees, and walk her up to the top. Inhale, lift up halfway. And exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Come all the way up, find a little backward bend. Exhale, hands to heart. And hands down by your sides. Let this inhale, lift your arms up, fill yourself up. Exhale, press into the feet, hinge into the hips, lengthen forward. Empty every last drop, drawing the belly in and up out of the way. Fold a little deeper. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, step the left foot back. Inhale, come on up, crescent lunge. Press the right knee forward, maybe right thigh gets parallel. Stack knee over ankle. So you can get your hips facing the front of the room. Low belly in and up, heart lifts. Maybe hands come together. Maybe you gaze up at the thumbs. If not, gazing at something that's not moving. Soften something here. Make it all about this breath. See if you can remember to find length on the inhale and softness on the exhale to stay right here in this moment, in the body, with the breath. Hinge forward, shoot those arms back, and take flight. Kick out that back leg, and everything parallels the ground. Toes point down and slightly in. Lengthen from heel to crown. Slowly come up, bring the left knee with you. Bend the right knee a little bit, and then cross the left knee over. Maybe get the toes to wrap all the way around. Soften into that standing ankle, standing knee. Once you feel balanced, bring the arms out and sweep the left arm under the right, and maybe your palms can touch. Elbows out and up, shoulders soften down and back, back of the neck long, belly in, upper body back, trying to stack shoulders over hips here. Gaze is steady and soft. Use this inhale to lengthen something. Use this exhale to soften through that ankle and knee. Soften through the shoulders. Press into the right foot, slowly come up. Bring the left knee high, hinge forward, shoot that foot back, step back, crescent lunge with eagle arms. Press the right knee forward, find a little backward bend. Release the hands, plant the left hand down, gaze up at the right hand, roll that right shoulder back. Roll to the outside of the left foot, sweep the right foot back, side plank, lift the hips. Yeah, you can lift that right leg if you like. Reach the right arm up alongside the ear, inhale to lengthen the whole right side of the body. Step it back behind you and flip it over. Lift the hips, lift the heart, relax your head and your neck and your face. Reach, soften, let go. Slowly come back to plank. And all the vinyasas are always optional. Go ahead and skip it and meet back in down dog if your wrists or your shoulders are not feeling like 100%. Settle into your downward facing dog. If you have a mask on, if you want to try putting a little bit of peppermint oil inside of it, it's kind of a really nice little treat. Helps you to breathe a little deeper too. And if at any point you need to just pull the mask down under your nose so you can breathe through the nose a little bit, that's an option too. All right, inhale, lift the right foot up high. Now bend the knee, point it up at the ceiling, and try to stack the hips. Yeah, head is heavy. Breath is deep. Press into the hands, straighten into the arms, soften through the shoulders, sink into the left heel, and really twist open. Yeah, come back to three-legged dog, square the hips back out. Exhale, bring your knee to your nose and step it all the way through like crescent lunge and reach up out of the waist. Press the right knee forward. See about getting the right thigh parallel. See about getting the hips face forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, soften. So there's a lot going on, but instead of feeling like this is a huge checklist, just feel like you're doing all these little hacks to stay present. So you're remembering to allow your breath to lengthen your body, creating space here. And then you're remembering to settle into that space more on the exhale. Hinge forward, shift the arms back. Take flight, lift the left foot. Point the toes down slightly in, lengthen out, level the hips. Now slowly plant the left fingertips down from the toes and peel the right hand up. You can have that back foot flexed or pointed, but fully commit to one or the other to keep that back leg really active. Now see if you can gaze up at your right hand, rolling the right shoulder back. Trying to get the torso and everything parallel to the ground here. And we're going to slowly lower the left foot back behind and keep our upper body facing this direction and come up to reverse crescent. So bend into the right knee, lift the left hand all the way up, bring the right hand to the left thigh, sink into the right knee a little more, and then cartwheel your hands down. Shoot the right foot up and back, three-legged dog, bend the knee and open the hips. Straighten back out, three-legged dog, and set that foot down. Inhale, ripple forward into plank, and lower chaturanga, or knees, chest, chin, baby cobra. Meeting back in downward facing dog. All right, inhale, lift the left foot high, bend the knee, open the hips. Really twist open, head is heavy, breath is deep, arms are straight and strong. Sink into that heel and twist. Square the hips back out, exhale, knee to nose, step it through like crescent lunge. Set it up. Use your inhale to lengthen and your exhale to soften. Steady your gaze, steady your breath. Good job, guys. Hinge forward, shoot those arms back and take flight. Point the toes down, slightly in and lengthen out, level the hips. Plant the right fingertips, peel the left hand up, let the gaze follow, roll that left shoulder back, flex or point it fully. Little belly in. Then the left knee come all the way up to reverse crescent as the right hand reaches to the sky and the left hand finds that right thigh, sinking to the left knee more. Cartwheel hands down, shift the left foot up and back, three-legged dog, bend the knee, open the hips. And come back, downward facing dog. And now slowly lower the elbows down to the ground like dolphin pose. Let your head fall heavy. Step your feet in a little closer. Down into the hands and the forearms. Press the forearms forward a little bit, like you try to stretch the mat out. So don't forget to soften on the exhale. This can feel like it creates a lot of tension around the shoulders and the neck. Soften all of that on each exhale. Maybe you're lifting one leg up here, coming up on your tippy toes. Maybe you're working on kicking up. Whatever you do, make sure to do it evenly. And whenever you're done playing, you'll find a child's pose. Letting your forehead come to rest. Any arm variation you like, maybe your palms come together in prayer behind your head and walk those elbows forward just a little bit. See if you can recommit for our last 20 minutes here together to stay right here in this moment with this breath. And if you find yourself in the head or in the past or in the future, you know what to do. Inhale through the nose all the way into the belly and see how long you can make it last. And make the exhale just as long and see where you can soften and let go. We're committing here to finding that peace we so badly want to see in the world. Instead of just sending out this empty gesture, this prayer for peace, really, really doing the work, practicing, cultivating that by continuing to remind ourselves over and over and over again to allow this breath to move through us, to allow this exhale to help us soften. We're exercising our discipline muscles and creating space in our bodies, space in our minds. So feel some gratitude for that, for yourself, for showing up, for doing the work, for being the change you want to see in the world instead of just pointing your fingers. When you're ready, we'll come back up, downward facing dog. Yeah, press into your fingers and knuckles just a little bit more. Soften the traps away from the ears. Melt the heart down towards the knees a little bit. And see if you can sink into those heavy heels just a little bit more. If your heels are a long ways from the ground, try stepping your feet in just a little bit closer to your hands. And see how it feels to get the heels a little closer to the ground. If it doesn't feel good, no worries. Just go back how it was. All right, inhale, lift the right foot up high. Come up on your tippy toes. Exhale, bring your knee to your nose. Step it through like crescent lunge. Arms reach forward and up, sink in here. Inch forward, shoot the arms back and take flight. Lift that leg up, get everything parallel. Find your breath. One more time, plant the left hand down, roll the right arm up. Back foot flexed or pointed fully. Level the hips out. Inhale, blink. Exhale, softness. And then slowly lower the left foot a couple feet behind the right leg, revolve triangle. Left foot kicked out at 45 degrees. Gaze up at the right hand. Roll the right shoulder backward. See if you can straighten the legs. If there's a little bend in the knee, that's fine. Press down into the feet. Lift the quads to help lift the hips up. Try to level them out. Inhale, lengthen something. Spine, back of the neck. Exhale, soften something. Shoulders, jaw. One more breath here. Roll that right shoulder back, open the heart. And slowly lower the right foot, hand down. Shoot the left foot high like standing splits. Grab the back of the calf and the ankle if you want to try to balance as you pull your head down closer to the foot. Don't forget to inhale to lengthen. And exhale to soften. Keep your gaze steady. Lower the hands back down. Lower the left foot outside your right foot so your pinky toes can touch. Your right foot might need to step back to get those pinkies together. Inhale to lift up halfway. And exhale to fold. This might be enough, and you might just stay right here. But if you want to take a little walk to either side or both sides, feel free to do that. Slowly come back to center, move down into the right foot. Shoot the left foot up high like standing splits. And then hop it back like chaturanga. Maybe just one little inch at a time, maybe one big hop. Meeting back in downward facing dog. Good job, guys. Inhale, left foot lifts up high. Exhale to your nose, step it through like crescent lunge, set it up. Take your time, find your stillness, hinge forward, shoot the arms back, take flight, level the hips out, find a little more length, a little more softness. Plant the right fingertips, feel the left hand up, let the gaze follow. Back foot flexor pointed, really active though, roll that left shoulder back. Slowly lower the right foot a couple feet behind, kicked out at 45. Maybe you can adjust the right hand a little closer as you gaze at the left hand and try to roll the left shoulder back down. Maybe you need to lock. Find your breath. Don't forget to find a little more length on the inhale. A little more softness on the exhale. Slowly lower the left hand, shoot the right foot up, standing splits. Maybe grabbing the back of the calf, the ankle, pulling yourself in a little more. That is heavy, breath is deep, belly is in, out of the way. Lower the hands down, set the right foot outside the left so your pinky toes can touch. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Shake your head a little bit. Stay right here or take a little walk. Make it all about this breath. Slowly come back to center, root down to the left foot, shoot the right foot up high, lower the hands, hop back, chaturanga. Maybe just one little inch at a time, feet back in downward facing dog. All right, now step your right foot in halfway between your hands and your left foot. Stay on the ball of the foot. And slowly kick your left foot up. See if you can float your right toes off the ground just a little bit. Really press into your hands, your fingers and your knuckles. And try to keep those arms really straight and strong. Maybe your toes just lift off the ground an inch. Maybe your hips stack over the shoulders for a second. Maybe you can click your feet together in the air. Stay with your breath. And then we'll do the other side. We step back to down dog and step the left foot in halfway. Stay on the ball. Kick the right foot. See if you can float those left toes off the ground. Press through the fingers and knuckles. Stay with your breath. And whenever you're done playing here, we'll find a child's pose. Just a couple breaths, so don't miss it. See how long you can make this breath last. See how much you can let go on the exhale and recommit. Sometimes once we're not moving as much and we're on the floor, it's easier to get back in the head, back in the past. So you know what to do every single breath. Don't miss one chance to make this the breath you've been waiting for. Hold on to it, savor it. If you really want to participate in this moment, in this breath. Like there's nowhere else you'd rather be. All right, slowly come up onto the knees for camel pose. Stack the hips right over the knees. Bring the hands a little back. Maybe you can turn the fingers to point up. Wrap the elbows a little closer together back there to open the heart. Scoop the hips forward, lift the heart if it's all right, and then drop the head back. If that's too much, keep the chin drawing towards the chest. Beautiful. Stay with your breath. Don't breathe into the belly. Only breathe into the heart cavity. Feel that chest cavity all the way up with this inhale. And then exhale, soften and let something go. Slowly come back up. Bring your knees together and your hips to your heels, hands to your knees, tuck your toe all the way up, tuck your chin all the way to your chest, and squeeze the tightest little ball you can. Slowly come back up. Spread your knees as wide as your hips. Bring your hands to your low back. Imagine you're squeezing the block with your hips without activating the glutes if possible. Scoop the hips forward, lift the heart. Maybe this time you're reaching back to the heels. Maybe you're going to grab one heel and lift the other hand up. Counterbalance. Yeah. Keep pressing the hips forward, lifting through the heart. Breathe into the heart cavity. Fill it all the way up. On the exhale, soften and let something go. Inhale, slowly come back up. Beautiful. Knees together. Hips to heels, hands to knees. Tuck it under, tuck it all in for your side. Stay right there. It feels good to find this little wave-like motion to the spine, kind of like cat-cow. Come up for one last set of camels. Spread the knees as wide as the hips. Set it up. Take your time. Even things out. If you did something on the other side, go ahead and do the same on the other side. Stay with your breath. Inhale, slowly come up, knees together, hips to heels. Okay, so your knees are together and your feet are together. We're going to grab the heel with the full palm grip on the outside. Okay, lean back a little bit. Tuck your chin to your chest and try to roll into a tight little ball. We're trying to get the floor to touch the knees. And the top of the hips touch the mat right in front of the knees. If that doesn't happen, no worries. Just get the top of your head touching the mat as close as you can to the knees. And then roll forward onto the top of the head. Make sure it's the very top of the head that's touching the mat. Pull on the heels and lift the hips. Breathe into the space behind your heart and fill it all the way up. Feel your body expand with this breath. Stay here and soften on the exhale. One more breath. And slowly, gently release. Come on up. We're just going to sit onto the left hip and straighten the legs out in front. And then we're just going to bring the left foot flat on the ground. The heel is just a couple inches from the glute and a couple inches from the thigh. Kick out through the right heel. All right. Inhale, arms up. And then reach forward. We're trying to grab the foot, so we'll grab whatever we can grab. And then we'll lift up and pull the heart down towards the foot. So you can just stay here, continuing to try to pull your body down. Or if your shoulder goes below your knee and you want to reach around for a bind, then turn your palm face back and thumb face down and reach around here. See if you can grab onto your hand. Okay, keep kicking through the heel and lifting through the heart. Keep using each exhale to soften and let something go. Your gaze steady, try not to fidget. Slowly, gently unwind. Now we're just going to step that right foot across the leg here and hug it in here. Keep kicking through the right heel. Now we're going to turn and twist to the left, bending the left fingertips to the base of the spine. Keep hugging this knee in. Use leg, and then pull that left shoulder back and twist. Use your right hand a little bit to help you twist. Kick through the right heel. If you want, you can hook the elbow on the outside of the knee for more leverage and really twist here. Your chin is parallel to the ground, you're lengthening up to the ground. You're inhaling and growing visibly taller. Exhaling and growing visibly softer. After you empty out the air, there's a little more space. See if you can twist into that space and really bring out the spine. Slowly, gently unwind from your center and find a little counter twist on the right. And then we're just going to straighten that left leg back out and bring the right foot flat. A couple inches from the glute, a couple inches from the thigh. Kick through the left heel, reach your arms up. Move forward, grab whatever you can. Lift your heart, pull it towards the foot. Soften the shoulders down. Stay right here or reach around to the bind. Thumb face down, palm face back. Keep kicking through the left heel and lifting through the heart. Using each exhale to soften and let something go. Slowly, gently release. Step that right foot across the leg. Hug it in here. Kick through the left heel, lengthen up. Turn to the right now. Plant the fingertips for the leg. Exhale for softness. Maybe you want to reach around and put that elbow outside the knee for leverage and really twist the spine up. Peeling the right shoulder back more. See how long you can hold on to this inhale. See if you can find a little more leg. See how long you can hold on to this exhale as you soften the shoulders, the neck, the face, and then twist a little deeper. Slowly, gently unwind through center. Find a little counter twist to the left. Straighten both legs out. Bring both feet flat on the ground. We're going to roll it back into a plow pose. If your toes to touch the ground behind your head. Relax your head and your neck. Let something go on each exhale. Bring your hands to your low back, creating a shell for your hips as you straighten the legs up towards the ceiling. Stack the hips right over the shoulders, the feet right over the hips. Zip the legs together, reach up through the bumps of the feet. Stay with your breath. You can lift your feet a little higher, just to make everything feel a little lighter. more breaths. Slowly lower back into that plow pose and let something go. Soften through the head, the neck, the face. Press the hands down into the ground. Use them as the brakes. Slow as you can go. One vertebrae at a time rolls out. Feel your spine realigning here. Some little micro adjustments happening in the spine. Then stick your hands under your booty with your palms facing down. Once your feet are faced up towards the ceiling, flex your feet. So draw the toes towards the face, kick through the heels. Squeeze the legs together. We're going to take 20 seconds to lower down. Kick through the heels. Tuck the chin a little bit. Find your breath. Pull your belly in. We've got 10 more seconds. Kick through the heels. 5 more seconds. Good job, guys. After you lower the legs down, if you want to pop up into a pitch, press into the elbows to lift the heart. Keep the legs together, keep reaching through the balls of the feet. Now root into the elbows to open the heart. Reach the crown of the head towards the mat right behind your shoulders. Maybe the legs lift up. And release, hug your knees into your chest. Let your legs go long on the mat. Spread your feet as wide as the mat. Let your toes hold. Tuck your chin just a little bit. Close your eyes. See if you can continue to soften on each exhale. See if you can let go of the effort. Instead of trying to soften, see if you can just allow it. Allowing the breath to help you unravel. See if you can notice that letting go is kind of the same motion of having faith. You're having faith that the body knows what to do here. That when you're not holding everything together in your jaw and your shoulders, that everything just knows how to unravel and unwind, to allow this life force, this prana, to move through you in a way that is healing. Continue having that faith as you let go a little more and just allow this to happen. Allowing the magic of yoga to happen to you, through you. Invite a deeper breath back. Invite movement back. Invite yourself to stay in this place of calm. It's always right here for you. Decide to use your discipline, focus. You can always access this place of peace. Now that you've done the hard work and got yourself to this place, see if you can commit to staying in this place of calm, this place of presence. You roll onto your right side, maybe making a little game of it. Maybe deciding you're going to do that just by staying with each breath as long as you can. Or by remembering to find the length of the inhale and the softness of the exhale. Maybe anytime you find yourself in your head or in the past or the future, you inhale through the nose and listen to the belly and count how long you hold on to it, really stay for this breath, for this moment. This moment will never exist again. Savor it. When you're ready, slowly come back to a seat. Coming back to a comfortable seat, however you started. Bring your hands to your heart. Let your head bow to the wisdom of the heart. Close your eyes. We're going to end with the eternal sound of the home. Empty all the air. Inhale, fill all the way up. Lift the thumbs to the space above the eyebrows and take a moment to thank yourself for showing up. May our beings everywhere, free from pain and suffering. May our thoughts and actions in some way contribute to that. Namaste.